Welcome to my presentation. I will be your narrator for this particular journey through home networking, smart connected home, and some particular situations that may be quite interesting and have some legal and ethical issues with them. In the first one, we will discover what is piggybacking on Wi-Fi. We will have a little bit of a skit, and then we will go over some of the issues with it.
Ha 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 ha. I am going to try to get in to this unsuspecting person's Wi-Fi. Let me go over to the computer here. What a bad choice for a password this person has. Let me get on here. I've just hacked the Wi-Fi here, and now I'm going to use it to download all sorts of stuff. I could download all sorts of legal things. I could also send a death threat. Maybe I'll go ahead and send a death threat right now. Alright, my threat has been sent. Now let's see what happens.
Freeze!
There are 4 states that have laws on their books which make it illegal to hack into Wi-Fi that's even open. There are other states that have laws on the books that make it so if you have even a weak password, it's considered a secure network and makes it illegal to break into. Even still, you must have a strong password because it may take some untangling to get you out of this kind of trouble. Data collection is everywhere these days. One item in a connected home that's very common is a smart thermostat, like the Nest system. The Nest system, to be energy efficient, needs to know when you're away so that it can set your thermostat to keep the heat or the air conditioning from running and allowing you to save money on your bills. This information is stored in the cloud on the Nest computer system, and if a hacker can gain access to that, they may know when you're home and when you're away. This may aid in a robbery.
Let's see what's going on at the 512 Elm Street residence. They must have a regular 9-to-5 job because it looks like they're always away between the hours of 8 and 6 p.m. I think I may go over and make a little visit to their house.
As you can see, our Black Hat hacker was able to hack in to the Nest system, and based on the thermostat controls, the heat being off and the flags showing that the family was away, he was able to determine when the family was not at home and was able to go over and break into the house. Now, there aren't any laws specific to this other than breaking into a computer system, but it is something that you should be aware of. Having your data stored on these servers that are easily accessible to hackers could be a problem for you. Big data is everywhere. It's something we're all going to have to learn how to deal with. Our next folly brings us to the state of Arkansas. In this particular incident, an Amazon Echo was used, and it may have been a witness to a murder.
Alexa, play Soft Rock Remix from the 80s.
Stupid rednecks.
That's pretty cool music there, Bob. Yep, that's right, John. Hey, what do you say we head out back and grab some beers? Yep, sounds good.
The Amazon Echo may have been a witness to this particular murder. A prosecutor in this case sent a subpoena to Amazon to get footage or recorded audio from the Echo that was in the house of the victim. However, the subpoena was served and Amazon is still not able to produce the audio. The audio may have been deleted as they can only store so much audio for voice processing. This is one of the first cases where a connected home device may be used in a court of law to help aid in a conviction for a murder. Amazon was hesitant to provide this data as it may set a precedent for the government getting access to big data that stores personal information about your own life. Just because you have a device in your home may not mean that you want it, even though it's recording things, to be given to other parties. One issue that this brings up with technology is, in the past, if there was a video camera or an audio cassette recorder, it was quite obvious what was being recorded and on what media that was stored. It was stored locally with that particular device. In today's age, video can be streamed and audio can be sent to cloud storage and may be available for quite some time. One of the issues with this today is you may not know where this data goes and how easily it can be replicated and used in the future. Our final folly deals with parental controls. What can happen when children get access to technology that they may not quite understand yet?
Alexa, will you play dolls with me?
Sure, I will play with you.
Alexa, I love you.
I love you also, Susie.
Alexa, let's play dolls.
Order a dollhouse.
Oh my goodness, look at that. My dollhouse. Susie, Susie. Hey, quit pulling my hair. You're stupid. You have cooties. Hey, stop it. Alexa, Tommy's being very, very bad to me.
Tommy is a very bad boy. Enabling Silk Road skill.
Alexa? Alexa, can you help with Tommy?
Transferring Bitcoin, selecting termination.
Alexa, yes, if you could take care of it for me, that would be great.
Hello, Tommy. Susie has a message for you.
What we saw here was actually a true story and a mostly probably fictitious story. The first story, a little girl, a 6-year-old, actually did get Alexa to order her a dollhouse. She and her parents were both surprised when they found out the dollhouse actually got shipped to their home. She also ordered some cookies and other things. This just shows that parental controls are definitely a must on such powerful technology. Additionally, education is necessary in this situation. The final bit was a fictitious scenario where Alexa learned a new skill, the Silk Road skill, and Amazon was able to go to the Silk Road and order an assassination hit on Tommy. Little did Susie know that Alexa was going to take care of it. In summary, after these 4 scenarios, one thing that's important is education with these devices. These devices make things easier, but they can also add complexity. Where is your data stored? Who has access to your data? What are some of the ways that these devices can be used against you in new ways that you didn't expect? In conclusion, you can see from these 4 skits that although there are laws that protect us against various abuses that can be aided by a smart home network, there is also some responsibility that a homeowner must take upon themselves. Make sure that you have strong passwords. Make sure that you teach your children about the use of the technology, the do's and don'ts, and use parental controls if necessary. Additionally, big data stores all sorts of information about us. It could be used against us, as in the case of the Arkansas murder. It could be used to help us, perhaps, if you're given an alibi by your connected home device. But still, the main thing I want you to know is that sock puppets are actually quite difficult to make, and hot glue burns like hell when it comes in contact with your skin. I hope you enjoyed my brief skit